never mind, we're here. Hello, RGB. Hey, oh, you got notified. Hello, chat. Hello, YouTube. Let me pause the music, because it's way too quiet for that. We're gonna listening to something chill today. Where is my Q check? I can't find my music. That's a problem. I actually can't find my music. What the fuck? Hey, the Twitch notification worked for once. I weirdly get notified about everything. Excluding the fact that I think I've muted my Twitch on my phone, which is weird why I'm getting notified. Also, did I unmute myself? I did. Good. Oh, silence. Good silence. But how are you, chat? How is this fine... Fuck, is today Friday? Yes, how is this fine Friday going? Great, started Oh, hell yeah, what is that? The World Circuit. What is... what's this? Google it. You're making me use Google. How dare you, chat? And Google says... Ooh. Oh, hell yeah. Boxer game. It looks like a Flash boxing game, which I really enjoy. I need to play some Flash games. I miss them. Oh, damn. You have a Nintendo? God damn. God, yeah. Ugh. Spotify recommended me MBT and... Hello, Mint. I'm looking for music to play. We're listening to... something chill. We're listening to Wanted. The Grim Troop music, of course, in a moment. I think I have the entire Hollow Knight boss music. Yeah, there we go. Hollow Knight boss music. I would assume it's the red ones. Daughter of Hollow Nest, Sister of Battle, White Defender. I would assume the red ones are the DLC ones. Also, goddamn, I love Rustage. Also, did I unmute the game? I did. Good. Also, apparently we're repeating everything, and I already forgot where we need to be. Perfection. Also, hopefully soon I'll be able to start the Stun's Kitchen videos again. Because where I live will be emptying out again, which means I'll have space. Fuck yes. Because I don't like cooking my type of cooking, which is not cooking. I can't. Well, there are people in here. Because, well, they don't like me wasting food. Nightmare King. Let me find that. There it is. Ooh! Which reminds me, I know what I'm going to be listening next. Melancholic. Ooh. Okay. YouTube, I know you don't hear the music, but we're listening to the Hollow Knight Phantom Troop, or Grim Troop, whatever the name of it was. OST. The Nightmare King. So, imagine it. The little red people. Yes. My cigarette is out. Bullshit. Also, look at me, chat. I'm getting so bored I can't even grow a beard yet. Sad news. Also, where the fuck did... We needed to go somewhere and I don't remember where. First noble. Lord Sansas. The first noble of Kara. Where is he though? I got too cocky. I had 45 HP on my leader with 11 tag. Ooh, I would assume that was not enough. Based on what I saw in the Discord, I don't think that was enough. Also, I'm currently rendering a video, so that's why I'm not doing much. Because we're kind of lagging if I do too much. And then my thing requires you to have something. Oh, damn. Tent? Wait, what? Do you talk about Wild Frost or are you talking about those tents? Are you talking about those tents? The carnival. Ah. I don't have money for the carnival, so... I mean, I don't think one of them was in carnival. I think one of them was... as far as I know, one of them was in the necropolis. The other one is somewhere in the upper car. Begging. Another one was... I mean, we needed 4. Or 3 now, because we know one of them. We know one of the lines, so we need 3. And we have the location of 2 of them. Yeah, one of them is in the Fallen Quarter, which is... that's the begging one, which is here. He's begging here. The other one is in the Necropolis, dead. Surprisingly dead. And I'm not entirely sure where the other one is. Because we needed 4 lines, we have 1 of them, we know 2 of them where they are. So we need 1. Also, fuck yeah, Spotify ads. Ooh! Do you know where that music is from, chat? Oh wait, we know where the other one is. It's in the temple of someone. And I'm not entirely sure where the temple is, but he should be in the temple. I'm not entirely sure where the temple is. Do you know where the temple is, actually? I know one of them was, something happened and they ended up in a temple of, a god. I forgot the god. The other one is in the Fallen Quarters. The other one is in the Necropolis, so we need to speedrun to there. One of the most important spell requests. Oh. Well, I have no money. If we manage to find money, we're gonna come back. If we can. I don't think we can, but if we can, we'll try. You don't need money. Ooh, which 10 then? I mean, I think we did pretty much everything here. Wait, did I miss it? Oh, I don't need money. Carnival, those stands. I think it's on the upper ones. Okay. Meow. You're back. Yeah, I know. We walk back and forth here for like 15th times. Musicians. Bare knuckle. Yeah, bare knuckle fighting all the end of the fair. I would assume that's you leaving. Ah, so I have no money for. No money. I have no health for that. What do you mean, beat them? I mean, I haven't. Oh damn! Why do they look? That's the only one that looks semi-normal. That one's creepy as fuck. That one's creepy as fuck. All of those people are creepy as fuck. What the fuck? You cross the fairground to a wrestling ring. a ruffian inside is announcing the current challenge. People of Kar, are you ready for a fight? In the white corner, we have our challenger, Anva the Barbarian. And the crowd cheers and whoops. Woo! You attract the attention of a nearby member of the crowd. Tell me, you ask, what are the rules of the fight? No rules. That's what makes it so entertaining. No weapons. Another man puts in. That's the only rule. And the black corner, the brawling champion of Ka, the only. The only? I can't read. The one they call Skull Splitter? I don't want to fight someone named Skull Splitter. What the fuck you mean? Skull Splitter, Diogre, Cargo of Dadule. Dogre from Daddy. Yes. And who can challenge? You ask? The man shrugs at anyone crazy enough to want to get their head smashed in. Challenger, are you ready? Demands the ruffian. And Van nods and beats his chest. Oh, monkey. I mean, I'm gonna look at them. I mean, if there are no rules, I can fireball or zap them. Do you know what's the best technique in boxing, chat? It's a ball of fire that burns consistently and doesn't stop burning. Why am I out of focus? Camera, I'm not that ugly. Stop it. Dogger looks as thick. Jesus Christ, as thick as any ogre you might meet, but he's made of solid muscle. His arms and legs like the twisted bark of trees. Oh, perfection. I'm gonna get my skull smashed. Perfection. I mean, based on the fact I have 7 health, yes, I'm kind of terrified from him. Jog of Dr. Love. I mean, I'm not afraid of gods. They can't really do much because I don't believe in them. And we all know, if I don't believe in something, it doesn't exist. That's why taxes don't exist. I don't believe in taxes. But I can see the ogre. He exists. He's scary. On the platform, the ruffian turns to the ogre. Champion, are you ready? The beast appears not to understand the question, but scratches his armpit. The ruffian... Wow. That's called quantum physics. I know. If I don't see something, that something doesn't exist. Oh, it's somewhere else, and it's not my problem. Which means if I don't... observe taxes, I don't get taxed. Oh, that's called tax evasion, but... Well, same thing. And with the camera, don't perceive you don't exist. Yes, that's why I'm not here. And that's why you don't exist, Chad. You're floating texts. No, place bet with what money? And Varys is about a half as tall as you again, with sheets of muscles on his arms and legs, but he's probably lighter than the ogre, which will mean he has less momentum, and this could be quite a close match. Adolfin steps into the center of the ring and drops his arm. Let the fight begin! The crowd roars, hurrah! Ready for the fight. The barbarian in the white corner growls and beats his chest. The ogre raises his fists into the air and shake them. Ooh! Cheer for the ogre, shout for the barbarian. Cast a spell. Fuck you mean cast a spell? I can always go back from the spells, right? Hopefully. Oh, we can cast... Does? What does those mean? Chaos. Oh no. Oh no, we can cheat. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Mm. I can cause depression. I can depress one of them. Adorable. We can kid. I don't have a bracelet of bound. Or Tell. I'm not entirely sure why we need Tell. Based on the fact we know what they think. They think beat the fuck out of the other guy. But I can slow the ogre. I shouldn't. I'm just going to watch the fight. You shout, finish him! To the barbarian who bellows with anger. He's like, hurrah! Dog rolls with rage and power forward against the barbarian, landing a mighty blow. Now the ogre looks on good form, but then the barbarian comes back with an unexpected thump. I can still cast a spell. Give up on a fight. What do you mean give up on a fight? Fuck you mean? I'm still cheering about for the barbarian. You hold out the barbarian, but it's not clear that it does any good. Finally, it is all over. With a single throw, Skull Splitter, the ogre, throws Anva the barbarian clear out of the ring. The crowd go wild. The crowd is like, whoo! I can't scream that much because I will get homeless. It's entering the master of the fight. Raises the ogre's fist in the air. Who challenges our champion? The price. I don't care what the other one was. I need the money. I challenge him. You cry. All eyes turn to look at you. The fight master beams. We have a stranger taking the challenge. He declares, "Let's hear it through. I'm going to die, boys." Oh no, I step into the circle. The crowd parts, and you help up into the ring. Under his breath, the Fire Master outlines the rules. A fair fight, no magic. And pound your opponent until they can't stand. Ready. I mean, I look over the ogre. We're going to die, boys. In the black corner, then, the ruffian announcements, is Skull Splitter. In the white corner, the ruffian turns to you and he says, what should I call you? The Anolander. Ooh, we're the Anolander. Oh no. Oh no, now I can choose the rest. We land on a... Yes, we are the Anolander, or commonly known the Anolander. We land inside. I should. God damn, he's thick. Oh, he has 7, never mind. The Anolander. You declare. Oh, yeah, I shouted it. I declare, shouting it to the crowd. So the crowd can hear. They catch the name and throw it up to the sky. The Anolander. They cheer. The crowd begins to furiously place bets. You can hear them discussing your relative merits. She looks feeble. Looks like a maniac to me. You ready to fight? And I'm gonna get my ass beaten, by the way. Fuck you mean, only one. Dog raises its fist in the air and makes a roaring noise that brings a similar response from the crowd. The bell rings and you charge forwards, roaring. Oh, I'm roar as well and bellowing. It hits out with a laser swing of its colossal fist. Clearly, it thinks you are no serious threat to it. And as your blow lands, you see the surprise slowly move across its face. It beats its huge muscles, muscled chest, and roars. Oh no. I have a weird feeling I need to block because he's about to... Yep. He's about to beat the living fuck out of me. Woohoo! You're up in defensive crouch. Your suspicion. Your suspicion is well founded. A moment later, the ogre charges forward with all its body weight. It knocks you back a short way. Did I? Okay, he got 7, so he should have around the same as me. Never mind, he defended. Oh, I got. Moving swiftly, you aim for his head. A juggler blocks your blow. It is holding back. Someone in the crowd is shouting your advice. Take out his knees. I don't have arrows. Don't scream, please. Now, he's about to go with a 9 and I'm about to eat. Oh, never mind. You strike again, readying a forceful blow. Your hurdle forwards. Dogre turns away as though not seeing the blow. What? As though not seeing the blow will stop it landing. Quantum physics. 3. Oh, yes, you don't see their health. It's at 3. He has 7 health and he's currently at 3. I forgot my camera is on the way. Drogo stumbles, suddenly crashing into the ropes at the side of the ring. A gasp goes from the crowd that I'm not entirely sure I'm blocking an attack of 8, but... You drop back defensively. Dogger pounds. Oh no, Dogger is pounding me. And Dogger pounds at you with heavy fists, but you dodge the force of the blow. Dogger is briefly distracted by scratching. Is he fucking stupid? You chase Dogger with a with a passing blow. Dogger tries to dodge. It is hovering slightly. The crowd are now behind you. Surprising you on? Oh, spurring you on. I read surprising because I thought didn't think anyone would like me winning, but apparently they love me. They just hit him with the signature move and all landing. That's the finishing blow, chat. I'm really happy I blocked. Jesus Christ. Ooh. There we won. I lost 5 stamina. Mustering a lumberjack blow? What is a lumberjack blow? A lumberjack blow. You lunge at Diogre. Diogre staggers back, gasping. Its stupid eyes. You don't have to tell him like that. Jesus Christ. Its stupid eyes blinking in surprise, summoning the last ounce of strength in your arms. You raise your hands, linked in fist, and bring them down onto his anal, knocking Dogrek out cold. It's a wide jab to your right. So like a haymaker. Huh. But not a haymaker. It's obvious I've never fought in my life. I'm trying to keep it that way going forward as well. It's easy. You stagger more like a reverse haymaker. Makes sense. You stagger from the ring. The crowd cheers you on and collect your winnings. Money! I'm almost dead, by the way, but I have money. I have some health now. Now, should I visit the musicians? Let me... should I visit them? No, 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 no. 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 Yeah, visit them all because I forgot which one has a spell. Okay. I love the fact that I can just zip around the map like this. I mean, we bugged the game once because of that, but it's not going to happen again. You head over to where a crowd are watching a troupe of dancers. Probably the end of the cannon, probably. who spin and swirls in time to a lively tune. There is something quite hypnotic about the performance. I cast Fireball, because of course I cast Fireball. I can cast Fireball. I can cast Dob though. Oh no, I can cast Doz. I can slow them. I can cast Sniff. Oh no, wow. I mean, they're probably using magic to keep people here, but we can cast Jig. I can cast Jig. Sus. Let me sit comfortably. Oh. You cast a spell and calm voice enters your mind, telling you there is no dangers here. The pitch builds and the music speeds up. No, the music speeds down, game. Can't you hear it? It's actually ending. Fuck you mean speeding up. The crowd clap and stomp their feet. And you find yourself clapping along as well. Quite enjoying the show. The Cabinet of Fortune. Actually, that makes sense. We're going to get someone to read our future. The dancers are now twirling into the audience. I don't want to dance with them. I'm gonna get robbed if I do. You can by avoiding the invitation, but your reluctance doesn't go unnoticed. When you where's your spirit? Demands a creature to one side of you. Another snarls more menacingly. Gron. It's on a bit of fun. Another dancer is coming closer. Why the fuck did I lose health? No spell casters in car. Yet? What do you mean yet? You force your way violently away from the dance. Onlookers jeer and yell. And a knee butts you from somewhere in the thigh. Eventually, I escaped. I had a weird suspicion I would get robbed. Also, I would assume the fortune teller is somewhere here. If there was, then Counterpool would have been. I mean, that actually makes sense. Yes, yeah, that kind of. But I was correct. Meow. You push your way through the crowd, following the road uphill. The party is getting wilder, and you would do well to be away from here before things get out of hand. Of the edge of the fair, the leader has left a thide mark on the grass. There is one last small tent here, probably a ticket booth that has simply been ignored by the crowd of car. Looking more closely, you spot a sign above its door. Cabinet of Fortune. Try your luck. A prize for all. That looks more like a house than a hut, but okay. How do I cast out? Okay. You go over to the tent and push back the flap inside. A grubbly bearded man leaps up from where he was sitting, cross-legged on the floor, and comes over to pump your hand. Is that an elf in a jar? What the fuck? Okay. Welcome, my friend, he exclaims, somewhat over-enthusiastically. And let's see what prize you can win today. You must know this, there are no losers at the Honest Cabinet of Fortune. He gestures with one hand towards a large glass cabinet in the center of the tent. What do I do? Looks at the cabinet. You step forward and peer in through the glass. Inside there are piles of jewelry, books, gold, and other things. As well as a small whirly creature curled up fast asleep. I can read a human? An elf? I don't think that's a human. What is that creature? You ask. My little pet, Hannah explains. He's perfectly harmless. Well, he bites, but only when you open the cabinet to feed him. So he's not harmless. What do I do? You ask. It is more simple game, Hannah replies with glee. You give me 2 gold pieces and then my little pet will fetch something for you. Then I cast Fireball, I burn all of them, and I steal everything. I got a suggestion of Tell, so I cast Tell. You put on the skull cap and quickly cast your spell. Hannah watches you with curiosity, but it's not alarmed. And as you read his thoughts, you can see why. He's as honest as his name suggests, and he's not trying to trick you. The Cabinet of Fortune has some false prizes and some true ones, but it is not rigged. With the skull cap on, you catch one other strange thought in the room. You reach out for the new thought, and the new thoughts. The thoughts are resentful, strong and clear. A prisoner to my eye, idiot boy, it says. I told Sansas that any wizard would be able to protect himself. When I get out of here, I'm really going to kill that miserable lord. Noble not the boy too. These thoughts evil, cold, and miserable. Go round and round, but with no more clues to where they're coming from. You remove the skull cap and the sensation fades. A prayer for luck, Hannah remarks, unaware of your actions. A good idea. Now will you play? I think we found a noble. You paid good up 2 gold pieces, and Hannah goes over the cabinet and presses a small button on the side. Presses. Ow. That was a dot on my screen. And presses the button on the side. It seems to operate cantilevered spike. Whatever that means. Which pokes the creature, who squeals, jumps from its perch and begins fluttering around inside the case. What now? I don't like how he's mistreating that creature, but the creature keeps flapping around inside. Eventually, the creature selects something from the prize pool, which it drops into a chute at the far side of the cabinet. You open the flap and remove a small leather pouch. You open it and it seems to be empty, but a moment later you find you are scratching your neck, behind your ears, up your arms. Fleas! Fleas! Hannah remarks. I'll have the pouch back though, if you don't mind. He snatches it from you while staying well back. You scratch your armpit in reply and nod to Hannah, who laughs a little too loudly. Then you head back out of the tent. I caught fleas. Fuck you mean I caught fleas? Can I burn the tent now, chat? You failed. What do you mean you failed? I did nothing. Is it randomed? I can always go back. Horror. Wait, what? I'm gonna misuse Zig. Because I want to see what it says, because I already forgot. We're already read that, so we're gonna skip him. Hello, 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 sir. Yeah, we first looked inside the cabinet, then we ask what is the creature. Then I ask, well, what do I do? Then I cast the spell. Then I cast Tell. You put up the Cabinet of Fortune has some prizes, but it's not rigged with the Skull Cup. He's the honest as his name suggests, and he's not trying to trick you. The Cabinet of Fortune has some false prizes and some true ones, but it's not rigged with the Skull. A prisoner to my idiot boy. It says, I told Sansa that any wizard would be able to protect himself. When I get out of here, I'm really going to kill that miserable Larag. No, but not the boy too. These thoughts, evil, cold, and miserable, go round and round, but with no more clue as to where they're coming from. You remove the skull cap and... I'm not entirely sure what the clue is. Do I need to tell I have no gold or what the fuck? You can try to influence its choice by shouting at it. Hannah explains. The angrier you can make it, the better the prize. Usually, I'm not sure why. As if to make the point, the creature picks up a ruby ring, then smiles and drops it, and flies up to the top of the tank. Although it does not seem very fair, you determine to infuriate the creature as much as possible. Lorag. The creature in the tank flaps around with glowing eyes. What else could you try? Was it Sansa's? I think it was Sansa's. The chain might is still flying around furiously. Eventually, the creature selects on the prey, which drops into. Oh, bracelet made of knuckle bones. You slip it on your wrist. A good prize. A good prize. To Hanam, who grimace as you head back from the tent. There we go, we got it. I just had to anger the poor creature. I mean, that's the illusional, which is even better. You're back by the bathhouse on the edge of the fair. Now, where the fuck is the temple? Because I think we had a clue for the temple. I'm out of focus again. Yes, he's dead. He's at the ruins. The Shrine of Slang. The Shrine of Slang. What? At the docks of the lower car. Okay, we need to go to the docks. So we go uphill and then we go right here. Okay. That's the thing we ignored actually, because we went down here. So we never reached that. I'm just gonna skip everything because I have no health. They're all twists and turns up the rise until you emerge onto a wider road on the edge of a dense slum. From inside, down the street to the left, you can hear The very faint sound of singing. I'm gonna ignore it. A smell of rotting fish begins fills the air. You must be close to the docks. Into the docks. It's around the docks, so should be somewhere here. The smell of rotting fish and mucky water fills your nostrils. And you know this area well enough. You have reached the docks once more. The beating heart of Kar. What do you mean? I've never been to the docks actually. I've swimmed next to them, but there are 2 or 3 ships moored for the night. And the space between them and the road is filled with a huge number of stores and little shops selling everything from fishing tackle to sailing block to barrels of woodlouse rum. I'm stupid. This must be a thriving marketplace during the day. With night approaching, it is a maze of boots and cloth. A single bridge across the river here operated with ropes to let the tall ships through. Right now, the bridge is up to allow ships to sail through undisturbed. There are 2 inns visible from here: the Wayfarer's Rest and the Meat and Cleaver. There's nothing obviously different about either of them. Also, somewhere near is the Shrine of Slang. The Meat and Cleaver, sleep in the market, find the shrine. Oh damn, that's a lot of stuff. Stay by the river, Wayfarer's Rest, sleep in the Arai. Okay, we're gonna go to find the shrine first. And then go and probably sleep in the tavern. Remembering that the shrine is near the docks, you search the side street until you see promising looking low building. You step into the doorway of the shrine at the same time as a woman and her child are leaving. "He really is a holy man, mother," the little one is saying. Listens lame. But brother answered his question and he ran off the stage. The mother nods and the pair leaves. Interesting. Oh, wait. Listen. Didn't we? I mean, one of them is the person we need, so. The shrine is an old stone building, garishly decorated with a hanging cloths and thick candles. That fills there with the smell of grease and tar. At the far end, on a low platform, stands a hooded figure in a white robe who is talking to the assembled crowd. "Does anyone else wish to take the test of slang? The god of malice," calls the priest out. A murmur goes around the crowd. People are nervous but excited. The crowd is a mixture of young and old, women and men. Some cheer and joke and murmur, while others have their legs and arms folded in a devout pose and pray through silent lips. How many are spectators and how many are followers of slang? You cannot tell. "Anyone who can answer the question will be granted their wish," the priest continues. A bit of home magic can never win the test. I mean, I need the option to cast a spell when you don't own currently. You know someone next to you. "What is the challenge?" you ask. "It is a test of slang," Dorman. "It is a test of slang," Dorman whispers. "He grants you a wish if you answer him correctly, but you have to worship him, or else the question he asks is impossible." She shoulders and grins. They don't call him the god of malice for nothing. As he as he waits for an answer, the priest plucks a knife from his belt and casually stabs it into his own hand. What? Huh? You wait and watch. Suddenly, a man leaps to his feet. I'll do it, he declares. The rest of the group cheers. And the man, geriatric, is helped up on the platform. Are you a follower of slang? The priest asks. The man spits. Very well. In one corner of the room, a gong is sounded, and the crowd falls silent. Which do you choose? The priest demands of the men. We will take the impossible challenge or pay the price of the easy challenge. The man looks uncertain and turns to the audience. People begin to shout suggestions. I mean, I can always influence that by going backwards. Choose the easy challenge, you cry out, adding your voice to those around you, bellowing loud and confidently. After a few minutes, the priest quietens the room and turns back to the men. So, what do you choose? I will take the easy challenge. The man grumbles. Very well. Slang has a new follower, the priest declares, bringing the men to kneel close by him. He dabs his forehead with a fingertip. The man doesn't look any different where he stands once more, but perhaps his eyes are a little darker. Let's just say the answer to the question can only be done when you hear the question in the past and answer with the future. Ah. Wait, what? So I need to ask the question now, go back, find the spell, and come back here. That's weird, but cool. Then the real performance begins, with the priest rocking backwards and forwards. After a few minutes of this, he proclaims a riddle to the men. No one in the crowd has any ideas. The old man chews his lips, remembering. Oh, well, that was a long time ago now. The silence lasts a few minutes. Then the geriatric smiles. Lucia, he declares. The priest looked disappointed. Looks disappointed, and the crowd whoops and cheers. It is clearly the correct answer. The man turns to the priest and whispers something in his ear. The priest nods and declares, Your wish shall be granted. The man leaves the platform and the priest turns back to the crowd. Who will be next? You raise your hand and step forward. I will take your challenge. A stranger, calls the priest with glee. Welcome her, please. Ooh! The crowd whispers and murmurs as you make your way to the platform. Welcome, stranger, the priest declares, helping you up. Are you ready to take the challenge, knowing full well that very few succeed? Woo, we're gonna fail. I am, boy. The crowd cheer your response. Then know this, Slang is not a punishing god, but he's malicious. He does not wish for you to fail, but should you fail, he wishes you to know that it was all your own fault. I will not fail, yes. I will fail. The crowd cheers again. I see you have spirit. Good. Let's see if we can't break you. The priest smiles. Our practice is that you may choose which question to answer, but know this. One is impossible and the other is easy. And to answer the easy question, you must give up something you hold most dear. The crowd are watching in expectant silence. It is time for you to choose. Chad, should I choose the easy one? I know the answer to the impossible question, actually. However, you're not gonna tell me I know. I mean, I can always edit. Because the question you said in the past. What? Okay, I'm actually curious about the question. I will Z it because I want to go with the easy question because I want to see what will happen. But I'm going to go with the impossible question because I want to see what will happen. We're gonna Z it. I choose the impossible question. The crowd waited expectantly. Then the priest closes his eye and intones, "What is the answer to the question that has never been asked?" Your heart sinks. The question doesn't make any sense. Whoops. Do I have a new spell? Dog must be held. Do you see a little way into the future? Oh, we need to cast fire. The answer is fire. The spell fire. Okay. Malice, silence, infinity. I don't know. Roar goes up from the crowd. They can see from the priest's glee that was not the right answer. You have failed in the test of slang. Can I go back here? What? What do you mean you need to cast fire in a while back? That makes no sense. Yo, hello. Hello, Nikolai. I'm good. Please type in English. It's an impossible question. I mean, based on the fact you can answer, it's not impossible, but it requires magic. But I'm fine. How are you, Nikolai? You must have heard the question in the past using the future. Ah, that still makes no sense. Step inside. We already know what will happen. Examine the crowd. I'm good. Oh, I'm glad to hear you good. How is your Friday going? You must have heard the question. The past. Oh, yeah, we read that. Therefore, it's impossible. In that sense, I mean, yeah, but if you're a mage, it's not really impossible. It's just a weird question. Good. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Wait. I can take the challenge. Wait and watch. Wait and watch. We're gonna do what we did. What we did last time. So it is impossible because it's too late. I mean, it's never too late in that game. We can always add it backwards. Even the strongest of mage can't answer the question. Then we take the challenge. There we go. And then we choose the easy one, because apparently we can answer the... also, Mint, is the answer of the impossible question in the list of answers, or it just appears when you... Like, is it in the list of answers, or it appears when you see it? It's not in this... Ah. I will not fail. I choose the easy question. I choose the easy question, the priest nods. The price of this equation is something you value, your very soul. To answer the question, you must agree to leave your god behind and become a follower of slang. A follower. A follower, the question. What? Oh, a follower such as myself and many others in the room. Will you take? Do I need to? Like, do I have any other options? I don't think I have any other options instead of that. Note, agreeing for slang to become your new god will. I mean, what is the difference between the other gods? Because I have no idea what they do. Because all of them do the same thing. I can pray for healing to them, nothing else. Mischieful. Ah. So the only thing the gods can do is stealing is his power. Ooh. I mean, I'm pretty good at that. And also, I burn villages quite daily. Same thing for Chogo. So they're the same god. Also, is there any other? She will only heal you greatly. Ah. Oh, greatly. But only if you refuse to show malice. Ah. Oh, that's cool. Oh, not greedy. Greatly. I can fucking reach. Don't worry. Okay, but is there any other way for me to do that? Like, that question. Because you mentioned it's impossible. The other siblings didn't know that. What do you mean never? What do you mean never? You have to go back. Ah, never. But I can cast the spell though. Never. The priest gestures to you, pointing away from the stage. Then he steps back and folds his arms to see what you will decide. Yeah, you sail down from the platform. The crowd sighs with disappointment, but the priest quickly raises the spirit with a joke. Wait, do I need to repeat every single thing I fucking did so far? Oh no. Ah! Yes. I like the game, but I don't think I like the game that much though. I'm not repeating the entire game again. Just mentioning that. God damn. That's the only way we can go. I mean, Zuma, is that music? I'm not entirely sure what that music is. It started normally. It's the Timberheart planned music. Yeah, it is Outer Wilds. It's the Timberheart. You could have gotten. Wow, didn't know that. Which row? I entered 2 or 3 already. Wait, you don't like Outer Wilds? Why is that? I've spoiled Outer Wilds for me twice, so I can't really enjoy it, but I loved what I watched. I think you have to Z all the way back to the... Wow. The bracelet bone. Any amount of enjoyment in it except for this tune. I mean, I love the... I love the idea of the game, the story, but I've not played it. I've just watched it. Also, why am I out of focus again? There'll be ads in 5 minutes. Let me snooze them. Da, 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 da. Wait, but I already turned to the right. So here, and when I'm leaving, I went right though. Like I went here, but I just skipped in directly to there. Yes, right is here. Pretty sure there was an option to go right. Was it? Oh! Where is that from and why does it sound... Oh, that's the Lies of P song. That's why it sounds so familiar. Which is a game I need to play, actually. Think it was this. Our left. Yeah, there was an option to go left. Ooh. Yep, there we go. There was an option to go here. There was an option to go left from here. I need to play Lies of P, chat. The options, yes, the Cliff Road. Woo! The game is... Oh! The god is the grill again! So we're going to the cliff road, okay. Because I enjoyed the game, but if I need to replay it again, that's not happening, by the way. I'm not replaying the game again from the start, I mean. As much as I enjoy it. Wait, Hughes. You're right? Wait, what? Replaying. That's the second replay of the game. But that's lore-wise, it was needed, I think. Not entirely sure if we could have found them in the first playthrough, but... Ow. You had along the cliff top rolled into an area of larger, more impressive buildings. The road paces, I can't read. In one playthrough. Ah. I mean, I think because you can't really go back. I mean, if you know what you can do, I would assume you can find them in 2. Well, not replaying the entire... replaying the second game, we reached the gate. We could have left, but it would have cursed us. So he sent us back, and we could have chosen to where to send us back. We chose the beginning of the game, and we replayed we are not replaying everything, because last time we went up here, we explored more. I'm not exploring the map. Near to the... Yeah. Like, we could have chosen for him to send us somewhere here, or I think it was... One of them, I know it's here, so we could have gone to the necropolis. He could have sent us here, I think. Checkpoint at the second quarter of the game, if you can't... Yeah. But I'm just saying I'm not repeating the entire game again. I don't have the patience for that. Reading. The road paces to the ruin of a great building. In what was can't read. In what must have once been a glorious morning room, an ornamental pond is all that remains. Did they scream? Sure you can. Flanker. Who's Flanker? Question mark. Was that the person that tried killing me? That's the assassin that tried killing me, right? I remember names. It must have an ornamental pond is all that remains. Moss grows from the cracks in its tailed side. Ooh, it's an ugly fish. It looks. I'm not gonna tell what it looks like, chat. I'm gonna get banned if I do. You walk over to the pond. Despite its great age, it seems well tended and the water is surprisingly clear. A small scarlet fish darts out from behind a stone as you watch. Bubbles rise from its mouth, and as they break, you hear the breath of words. Something else gleams from the bottom of the pool. Oh, I can cast a spell. We can cast. Yup. I don't think we have the. Required thing for yup, so we can't. We can cast how. We can cast mud. Oh, we can cast mud. Hell yeah. We can cast mag. Protect from magic. Oh! Forgot we have that spell. We can cast how. We already checked that. If I can remember, Flanker is in the house just above the docks. I mean, we can go there. We can cast Dud. Illusion of Treasure. Sure you can. We can cast Dop. That's about it. And Law. Yeah, that's about it. There is not much of a useful spell set here. Except Yap, which I think makes me able to speak to animals. Look closer to hear the words. I'll lean close. Oh, that's a bad idea. Move on. Taste the water. No, we're not tasting the water. Fuck you mean? Kneeling beside the pond, you put your ear closer to the water. The little scarlet fish swims up and spits a drop of water at your cheek. If fishes could laugh, you would swear this fish was chuckling. Again, it mounts bubbles with a sound like, but it does not. But what does it mean? Nothing. It's a fish. The fish can't speak, moron. Jesus Christ. Your eyes trace the second gleam. Not a fish this time, but a gold piece. Someone must have thrown it into the water for luck. Can I cast a fireball here? I mean... Nope, I lost health. You scoop a handful of water and taste it. It is brackish and foul, and you spit it out immediately. You dip your hand into the pool to grab the coin. The fish leaps out of the water to come after you, but it is not fast enough. You pocket the gold. Time to go. The road slopes down here toward the large domed building to the right. A narrow road winds uphill. Anyway, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you all being here. We'll see each other next time. Until then, don't forget, have fun, everyone.